So it falls to the boring lawyer to speak. Actually, it's all very, being a rock star is very relative. Amongst lawyers, it counts. But when you're in the presence of actual rock stars, you're just a boring lawyer, I should tell you. Three very brief things, if I may, from my personal perspective. First, a purely factual, statistical observation that some of you may not have noticed, but it's very important in this room. And that is, as all of my colleagues on the so-called celebrity superstar power people will attest to, this side of the room is actually, on average and in total, better qualified than this side of the room. Am I not right? The gasps you heard over here during the orations were not just admiration, they were embarrassment. And I've got totally consensus view over here, without exception. I just thought I'd reveal that to you, however important we may sound or look, you are already streets ahead of us. Now, my other observation, my second observation out of three, are actually not at all to the honoured here, but to those you honour. And I really do want to thank the parents in the rest of this auditorium, and I'll tell you why. This is my thanks, and my thanks is because I am entirely a product of my mother. I am my mother's son. I am my mum who brought up 5 children, a council estate in Luton, go Moriam, Luton Sixth Form College, with free school meals, and she worked nights to be able to come home in the morning and set us off to school. And I always say that any decent quality I ever have came from my mother, and all the bad ones came from out on the street somewhere where I got them. And I realized that we do owe it all to our parents who put us on the right track. And so for all of those, I really have a sincere thanks to you. I do realize that without my mother entirely, I wouldn't be here. I was just reflecting during the evening, I would be in some awful position other than that, until I heard Stephen, and I realized I was going to be a comedian instead, and that was particularly disappointing. Got you there, Stephen. And I hope, Daniel, and I hope, Shanice, that our 3 mothers will be sitting together somewhere better, having a laugh at how we're doing. So thank you, parents, and the only advice I have for all of you is thank you, parents. My final observation, like my friend Tom, is purely selfish. And it's directed to my future colleagues and new friends on the stage. And that is, my daughter Veronica turned 3 yesterday. It was her birthday. And let me be clear. You 4 and my other female colleagues in the audience who've been up here this evening are our role model. Thank you very much.